This is a brand new industrial estate in Derby, just off of Pride Park in Derby. They're still building on that side. First time I've ever been here. You've got the Wyvern Retail Park just over there, and concert venue just over there. Behind that building in front of us is the Pride Park Stadium. So you've got one building there that's empty. There's quite a few that are still empty. There's a couple that are occupied. You've got Kia over there. I think it's some kind of research centre. You've got a warehouse on the left-hand side that appears to be occupied. This one is all well locked up at the moment. There is a guy in there. So you've got that one that's empty. You've got the one next to it that's empty. You've got the one next to that I think is empty, and the one in front of us here that's also empty at the moment. There's two access ways in. There's that way there, or that way down there. Both off of the I don't know what you'd call it, like the back end where Sainsbury's and McDonald's, if you know Derby at all. I've seen this being built. Not followed it, but watched it all being built over the last couple of years. It just used to be waste ground, but years ago, unless I'm very much mistaken, all this area was part of what was known as Chaddeston Sidings. A big railway siding storage place, as far as I know. I don't know whether the whole site was like that or just parts of it, but it lay derelict, or lay, not abandoned is the word, is it? I don't know what the word is, but lay, whatever the word is, for years and years. There's plenty of cameras around. Another one on that post there with a speaker on it. Now that one says welcome to Indurent Park. I'm not really going to get a good picture of that because the sun is directly behind it. But this is unit 10. It's clearly occupied because they've gritted the road, whereas that one down there hadn't been gritted. So then you've got Glowworm, Valiant, Glowworm, whatever they do. Well, that's quite a big site. So that one there's empty. There we are, we're in the shade now. So we've got Indurent Park, which is just there. And then whatever that place is over there. Better now the sun's gone down behind that building. I mean, I've no idea what they do in Indurent Park. There's no actual business signs or anything up there. I don't know whether they're just filling these buildings, or there's not a lot of activity going on down here. And this is the end of the road. Presumably the public footpath takes you over into Pride Park. That horrible looking building, that gold and whitish coloured odd shaped building, is the velodrome. So you can see Kia, it's Kia Academy. Oh, bloody hell, I'm determined I'm going to fall on my backside today. So it's Kia Academy we've got down there. I could go and have a look at that place in a minute, actually. So yeah. And then that path takes you up and over back into Pride Park, I'd presume. So we've got Valiant Glowworm. Yeah, that's a good picture of that there. So yeah, there's quite a few empty still. There's that one down there that's still empty. Hang on a minute. Edit this bit out. Edit that bit out. Right, let's have a look up this path here. See if we can see any. We're going to have a look at the Kia Academy in a few minutes. But before that, let's get a picture of that while we stood right in the road here. Right, and we'll go up this path, see where this path takes us, and try not to fall A over T. There's a Rover 25 in there. I do like them cars. That Rover 25 there, look. See if we can get a picture of it. Yeah, I do like them. It was kind of like Rover's last ditch attempt to sort of save themselves, wasn't it? Before they went to the wall. Was that a Rover or an MG? I think that's an MG actually. Yeah, that's an MG. So the MG, not sure what they call it. MG ZR or ZT or something. Anyway, let's have a look around here. This looks like a public footpath. Quite a lot of these new buildings and new sites going up and around here. Well, all over the country really. So you can just see Pride Park just over there. That's the football stadium just over there. I think we've got the River Derwent in between us and that stadium, so I don't think you can get across there yet unless you're going to put a footbridge in. But it's certainly nice and sunny, if a bit cold. Another camera there, look. So is that? Look at that, all frozen. Ugh. I think this is as far as you go without going in the river. Is that the river there? No, that's not the river. It's weird how it stops here. That might be the floodplain for the river. So I can't think where the river is. Is that the river or is it? I think it's the other side of that bank. Because you go over the bridge there to the river. Right, we're going to have a look at Kia Academy and see what other buildings are down that way. It's actually quite warm stood here. Yeah, it's warm if you get in the sun and out the breeze. Not there's much of a breeze here, you understand. Cyberweld. Robotic test system interrogators. So I'll pop the video back on, put the camera back on when we get a bit closer to Kia Academy, which is just over there to my left, but you have to go round the back of this building. or the front of this building. Now then, I'm going that way because it's looks less icy that way. Right, like I say, I'll put the camera back on in a minute. Leave it running just for a second. Yeah, it's weird how it just says Derwent Park, but doesn't actually give any indication as to what businesses are there. It's just Unit 10. The reflection on them windows. And the sun just disappearing over the top of that building. Right, yeah, so I shall put the camera back on. Is that camera following me? I believe that camera is it following me? Let's have a look. I believe it is. Well, in that case, you're watching me, I'm watching you, camera. Right, yeah, like I say, hey up. Leave the camera running just for a second. Oh, here we go. This will be interesting. Not surely here for me, are they? Are you?
Okay.
Yeah, you're not here for me, are you?
We are.
Wow,
yeah.
guns as well. I've only armed with a camera. It's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Yeah. Just to let you know, my body one's.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay.
So mine.
Is yours as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. No worries.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, good. What can I do for you?
Just basically,
Have you had a call? Because that camera's been following me up and down this street.
Have
Oh,
you
is it
seen
really?
it forward?
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah, it does do that. So basically, we've come to see you.
All right. Who called you?
So we have security. So basically, where we are, we're at Rolls Royce.
Oh, okay.
We're MOD police.
Yeah. I gathered that with
have you
these.
seen us before? Or
I've
had
not.
any interactions with
No, I haven't personally. No, I have
Not, right,
seen
okay.
people that have interacted with you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
they've just picked you up. Basically, they own the buildings and they've
What, these buildings here? It's all new, this, isn't it?
It's brand new, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like a new sort of like development.
Yeah, I was
There's a
just,
few companies moving in. Have you seen this Kia and?
Well, I've not. I've only just walked up this bit here and just seen these and walked to the picnic area down there.
Oh, all right. Have you been down there?
Yeah.
You can walk round, can't you?
I don't know. I only got
where
to.
you've been then. 'Cause-
Yeah, I only got to.
quite muddy if it's, yeah,
Well, I got to the end of the path and I've already slipped a couple of times on the footpath, so I ain't going. You know.
It's not
Yeah.
great, is it? It's a bit icy now. It's a bit.
Yeah.
icy.
Yeah. So you're. Is this isn't part of Rolls Royce, then, is it? I know you guys.
So they might be looking in the future to.
You what, incorporate it,
I
right?
don't actually know.
Oh, okay.
I
Basically-
my pay grade there.
Is it? Well,
Yeah.
Basically,
well
the
above
cameras-
mine then,
cameras
isn't
have
it?
Picked you up.
right.
Have you got? What's your first name? Sorry.
I'd rather just not give it at the moment.
no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, they picked you up. They were just
So
saying
these
that you
ones
were
are-
taking photos at some of the buildings. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Just taking pictures of the buildings.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Which buildings were you taking
All of them.
photos of? All of them?
Yeah.
Any of them ones over there, or have you been? How far have you been?
You can't
round?
get round there, can you?
No, you can't get around there. No.
No. Like I say, I've been to the end of that road there, the end of that
Okay.
pathway there.
You're taking pictures of all these bit, are you?
Yeah. The whole lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason? Just like the
Just because it's
architecture
new.
or- Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Fair enough. Do you have like a YouTube channel or anything like that?
I do. Yeah.
Do you
I'm not
know-
doing it
can
for
you-
any interaction.
Are
But
you not?
no, honestly,
Right,
I know
okay.
what you're going to ask me.
Yeah.
Are you an
yeah.
auditor?
We get
Yeah.
this, we get it all the time. You know how it is, don't you?
Yeah. You see, I've seen enough of them. Like, yeah.
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 That's fair enough. So I take it. Have you had interactions with the police before, or the
What
MOD
today?
police, or- no,
not
just
you
in
guys.
general,
No,
in the
not
past?
MOD. No, I have had interaction with the police
Yeah.
over the years and
So you
security over the years and stuff. Yeah.
tend to know how it goes. And
Yeah.
that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Will you just bear with me 2 seconds, mate? While I just make it.
Yeah. Can I? Oh, you got your collar number there.
You have, yeah. It's PC 1154, mate.
Okay, and yours is
3112.
3112.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah, I'm Scott. Anyway.
Scott.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Give me
Yeah,
2
just
seconds.
give 2 seconds, but if
Oh,
you don't
all right.
mind.
Yeah. So what am I waiting for?
We're just give the heads up what's going on and all that.
Right.
Just to make sure they're aware what's going on. If you don't
What?
mind, if you don't mind us talking to us, 2 seconds.
I can chat. Yeah. I've got nothing else to do. Well, apart from I was just going to go down and have a look at the Kia Academy.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think there's only about 2 or 3 buildings that are.
I think they're all really new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One thing I was trying to work out was that one there. It just says, is it Derwent Park or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Well, there's no indication at all as to what sort of companies in there.
Oh, okay.
Whereas that one's got something else on the side of it, hasn't it? And,
Yeah.
I thought whether it's just new or what.
I think it's all relatively.
It is, yeah.
Rolls Royce is think about buying
Yeah.
things.
So you're at the like the nuclear site of Rolls Royce, are you?
Yeah.
Right.
That's our main
Oh,
sort
okay.
of remit area, and obviously we go out.
So
from there, really.
what are you to do with this area then? Is it just?
Basically, it's just a local area, just because it's so
Right.
close with it basically
Oh,
around
okay.
the area.
Yeah.
It's got
I do know
ties
where
to
you
it.
are. I don't know
Yeah,
where you're based.
That's
Yeah.
the real reason we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it just architecture side you're looking at on your YouTube channel? Or?
Just the fact that it's all new and
Okay,
just
cool.
kind of I document stuff that demolition and rebuild and stuff like that. I did the Royal Infirmary years ago, as it was being demolished and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then the rebuild.
Okay.
And
That's
it's just
quite
good to. I mean, this was nothing. There was nothing here, was there?
Yeah.
Apart from, was it Chadstone sidings or something
cool.
like
I'm not really
that?
quite sure. I'm actually really.
I kind of made that up as a
myself.
sort of, not made it up, but sort of said it as sort of from I'd been told like. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You got a lot of followers on YouTube? Is that you?
A few, yeah. I'm not one of the massive channels.
I
that
know
you
if
hear
you
and
do
see,
them
yeah.
buildings and stuff like that, architecture side of it.
Yeah, I got into it like YouTubing through urban exploring and stuff like that.
I see. That's
Mainly.
what's
And then
cool to me.
by doing urban exploring, you kind of, you're on places, you get caught by security, then you find out what they can and can't do,
Yeah.
and your rights and their rights, and
Oh,
it just builds on
100%.
from there, doesn't
And
it?
plus urban exploring, you get to see bits that
Well,
you might go past it every day.
yeah.
You never really see it, do you?
But what I found interesting about that is you document stuff that is, if it's in the process of being demolished or
Yeah.
it's going to be demolished, you're kind of documenting it for the future, because once
Well,
it's
exactly,
gone,
yeah,
it's
but
gone,
once
isn't
it's
it?
gone.
Yeah.
And you look at architecture, it changes like the time.
Well, there's not
You might be
much,
seeing- it's not much real. It's not real
character in any of this, is there?
But not here. But if you're seeing other stuff,
Yeah.
old stuff.
Well, I
that
like what they've done at the
building.
DRI, where they've kept the they call them pepper pots, don't they?
Okay.
The four little off London Road. I don't know if you know the area.
Oh,
do
okay,
you?
I know the area. Yeah,
But they've done them up quite nice. I mean, the rest of it looks a bit of a mess, but
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
got a bit of character to it.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate, I just had to clarify a few things.
That's all right.
How long have you been here for? Sorry, taking photos.
I don't know, 10 minutes or so.
Oh, right.
yeah.
So it just shows you how quick you get picked up.
It
then,
does, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I was quite impressed
Yeah,
actually.
don't-
Yeah. So
don't
I'm
miss
hoping
the
if my house ever gets burgled, you're just as quick at
Well,
turning up.
yeah. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like, quick responses and things like
Yeah.
that.
So is it you've just picked us up on a camera then, have you? Or these guys haven't sort of said, oh, there's a
No,
bloke.
No, it wasn't in particular.
Yeah.
They just literally caught it with the camera.
Which is another reason why I wear this, because the minute you walk around with something that looks half decent,
We understand that, yeah, for your safety and all that.
people sort of relate one of these for some reason, unless you press, to kinds of suspicion and things
Yeah.
all the time. And
It's on the movies.
It's-
It's on the movies, isn't it?
well, the only thing it shoots is pictures, isn't it? Not
Yeah.
like what you guys have got.
I was going to say,
You know,
it's-
but
if you're a
it's
tourist, no one's going to bat an eyelid, but if you're walking around
exactly,
somewhere
yeah.
like this,
And everyone's got mobile phones these days, haven't they? So that take all sort, and you can get almost not as close and as good as with
Yeah,
that.
some of the new Apple iPhones
Yeah.
are probably almost as good as those
Yeah,
cameras
these
days.
go one step further, but
Yeah.
yeah. So are we all good then?
We go, Jack. Can I just clarify what you were taking photos?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
Any-
anything and everything. Nothing. I'm not
Nothing.
singling out anywhere in particular.
Right. Okay, mate. No problem.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you for your time.
Not a problem. I'm going to
Appreciate
continue
it.
with my business.
Yeah, very good.
Take care. Thank you for
take care.
stopping and talking to us.
Yeah, it's all right.
Appreciate
No
that.
probs.
Cheers, pal.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Interesting. Oh God. Okay. Now I know I'm going to get slated in some of the comments for chatting to them guys, but I didn't give them any information. Oh, hello.
Rolls Royce is round here. Unit 10.
That is Unit 10 there. I don't know where it's to do with Rolls Royce. It's got Unit 10 on gate.
On gate.
Yeah, the one on the left there.
Brilliant. Cheers.
I'm glad you said Rolls Royce because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right. There we are. That explains why them coppers turned up then, because Unit 10 is to do with Rolls Royce. And they're Rolls Royce, MOD police from Rolls Royce. Well. Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, I'm glad I kept the camera running. I hope I bloody did. Yes, I did. I am going to turn this camera off now, and I'm going to put it back on when we get to Kia Academy just down there. We're up to Kia, which is on the right hand side there. Some kind of academy. I don't know, is it to train salesmen on new cars or something? I don't know. This is another building that's empty. At the back of Unit 10, which is Derwent Drive, at Derwent Park. So here we've got Gentige, I think that would say. Why are the flags flying at half mast? So yeah, to give you an idea of where we are, that's Go Outdoors just down there, which used to be Toys R Us. Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us. The contrast in the colours between the blue sky and the sunshine. So there we've got Kia Academy. What they do, I do not know. They're all Kias, not all Kias in there. You've got some BMWs, Volkswagens, and a Range Rover. Yeah, I wonder why them flags are flying at half mast. And at the moment, so it's not an assembly plant or anything like that. Oy, here we go again, slipping, sliding. Well, I was surprised that the coppers turned up. When they wouldn't tell me who called them, but they reckon they were monitoring the CCTV, but I don't know. Maybe they're storing stuff in that Unit 10, sorry. Maybe I gave too much information, I don't know, but there's no point being rude to them, I guess, is there? I didn't give any information. Well, I gave information as to what I was doing, which was pretty obvious what I was doing anyway. I was taking photographs. So before you all slate me in the comments, I deal with it my way. They didn't tell me to stop. I didn't say I was going to stop. I didn't give my name, any details, didn't tell them where I'd come from. That was really that was a surprise anyway. So let's have another look at Kia. It's the only company on here I actually recognise. And if you notice, the copper, one of the first things, the very first thing he said to me, or one of the first things, was that his body camera was recording. I've got his collar numbers, got their collar numbers, so I can get a copy of that footage, which I will be doing, just because I can. That's the first police interaction I've had doing this sort of thing for years. The last one was in town when I was unlawfully searched, and I did get compo from that. So and my car was nowhere to be seen, so they didn't have that on me. One more shot of that, and let that be an end to this video. So, why was he so interested in me not taking a photo of that building over there? That's what I don't get. Is that the back of... Ah, I get it. That must be the back of... That must be the back of Rolls Royce up there, and that must be another entrance to it then. Yeah, I get that now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. That must be a rear entrance to Royce's. Because, let me think, you've got, that leads you to the ring road. Oh yeah, there's Balfour Beatty over there. So, yeah, that must be that's why they turned up. Because they protect that side, and that's why he asked me if I took any pictures of that building there, because that is the back end of Rolls Royce, where they make where they have the part of making the nuclear reactors for the submarines, as far as I know. So that's why they were asking that. Let's just twig now as to where we are. Yeah, well, that kind of explains it a little bit, why the MOD police turned up. So really, when they've built on this area here, that's as far as they can go, because they're backing onto the industrial estate at Rainsway. Suspicious though all the time, aren't they? Just because you've got a camera in your hand. Like I said to him, people relate a half decent looking camera to suspicion, when everybody's got mobile phones that they can get photos of them places of. Anyway, that's it from here. One last look around. That was an interesting conclusion to the visit to here. Cheers.